Hello everybody, welcome back to Sandy Bay. So here we are in the JCB, taking the baler back up to the farm. Behind us we have the drop nose Massey Ferguson with the windrower, which we're also going to put away. So I think probably the best place for these machines is going to be around the front of the farm, because this area here is quite busy. We've already got quite a few things here, and because we do have plenty of space, it is best that I do make the most of it. So just over here to the left hand side is going to be the best place to keep the baler and the windrower. The windrower actually already was here. Should be good timing, it should turn up just as we finish putting this away. And there we go. Okay, cue the Massey Ferguson. Now. Okay, that's gone well. It must be battling its way up the hill. Goodness me. I think I must have set cruise control. Okay, yes, it was set to 6 miles per hour. That's the reason why it took so long. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave this in here. I'm then going to jump into the new Holland tractor, and I'm going to go and unload those few bales that we have on the trailer, because we do need the trailer. I think that was probably my tractor. This one here. Yep, here we go. Yep, so I've basically put, I think, 4 bales onto the trailer in the previous episode. We'll just pop them into the shed here, and then we're going to use the same trailer to bring those hay bales up to the top yard. Now you might be thinking, you need a feed mixer. Yes, I do. And because I don't really want the feed mixing to be a massive part, or at least I don't want the actual ingredients mixing to be a massive part of the series, I'm going to go for something quite drastic today. Something which I don't tend to do. And no, the drastic thing is not me trying to pick up some bales in an incredibly tight section of yard. The intelligent thing to do would have been to go to a much more open area. But there we go. They're off. So we'll just put them over here. It's just bedding. The other straw bales that we have will be for the feed mixture and for the other cows. This is the calf farm, but we do have some cows here as well. We have just 5 cows here. So we're just going to spin round and then we'll head back. Okay, here we are, back in the main farmyard, and I think probably before I do go and pick up the bales, I will show you what I'm going to install. It is quite an interesting machine, and well, that is in the way, but I think really this is the perfect area for this machine. It is a placeable feed mixture, which I think I have actually used before, probably on FS17, but it was very good. I don't know the category. Let's just take a look here. Global. Nope. Miscellaneous? Yes, miscellaneous. So yeah, it's the forage mixer. I think I probably used the pig food mixer before, but it's £89,000, and really that isn't too bad when you consider the costs of one of the ones which you fit onto the back of a tractor. They're so expensive. Maybe actually over this side would be better. I might just take a few seconds to think about this. I don't want to put it in a silly place. Right, I have decided to put it here. Really because we have plenty of space in front of it to get by. I can't go too far back because otherwise the machinery isn't going to be able to go alongside to empty it. So there we have it. That is the forage feed mixer installed, and yeah, I think we should be able to get a trailer along here. Hopefully. I've just fixed the grass at the back because it did take it away. But this is our information screen. As you can see, everything which we need to put in. And interestingly, you can actually put in semi-dry grass and dry alfalfa. So actually we didn't need to do the hay. But as we have done it, it's not a bad thing. I don't know if the other feed mixers, I don't know if they support alfalfa. I'm not too sure if they do. So this could be a really good bonus with getting this. If I just show you the the normal feed mixers, you're going to see how expensive they actually are. At least I want to show you. Where are they? There they are. £53,000 for this one. Tiny capacity. Well, it's not tiny, it's a big machine, but tiny for FS standards. And we've got these ones here, which, look at these are more expensive. This one here is more expensive than this massive beast here that we can just keep filling up. So this is the one for hay, straw, and silage. So let's get cracking. Let's go and get those hay bales. We'll pop them into there straight away, and then we'll get some straw bales, then we'll get some silage bales, and it's all going to be really good. We can then give the cows the feed that they deserve. They really do deserve it. It's been a long time coming. Of course, this now means that we don't have to give them silage or grass or anything. It's just literally Total Mixed Ration. I'm pretty sure it still stays the same in seasons. Certainly without seasons, you don't have to give them all of the extra stuff. It's just one thing, one type of feed. If it states it's 100% of the productivity, then yes, we don't need to give them anything else. So I think I calculated that we have 13 bales here roughly, which is very good for the size of the field. So we'll drop the trailer off, and I'm going to very, very quickly get these picked up. Okay, is that done? I knew it wasn't going to be very good stacking today because I have been quite tired, but yeah, they're on the trailer, and that's really all that counts. Well, that's in that they don't fall off the trailer, but they shouldn't do. They should be fine, hopefully, with a bit of luck. So, anyway, let's go and put these into the mixer. I'm hoping probably all of them, because I don't really want to be storing them. If we can get it all mixed up and then just ready and waiting for when we need it, that would be fantastic. Right, this is going to be quite a pull. It is surprisingly steep. There we go. Okay, 4 miles per hour. We'll get there in the end. Right, so the first 2 into there. Let's just find the correct one. It is the first one. Far left. Don't know how sensitive it's going to be. Oh, that's nice. Nice and easy. You might even be able to just put them into the trigger, or maybe just drive the trailer past, but we'll add a bit more realism if that is the case anyway. It's just always better to at least attempt to put the bales in. So they're all unstrapped. And yeah, I don't know what sort of fill capacity this has got. It probably does say on Mod Hub, but I can't imagine the few bales that we have here is going to put it over. It could be 50,000 litres, potentially. So I'll keep it going, keep putting all these in, and then we'll move on to the next one, which is straw, and then finally we'll put the silage in, start up the machine, and it is going to start making Total Mixed Ration. Once it's made, I can put a trailer under the pipe, and we can give those cows at both farms the food that they require. That's interesting. One of those bales must have been a smaller capacity. Oh, it must have been the final bale that I did. Yes, I unloaded it prematurely because, yeah, we'd run out of hay Really, the more that I can get in here, the better anyway. That is 30,000. Well, that is still quite a bit. So yes, is that done? Let's now move over to the shed. I forget the capacity of these. If it's 10,000 litres a bale, then we only actually need 3 bales. And I think these are 10,000. Nope. Shows what I know. In that case, we'll go for a good grab load. I think it is more than 12 that we have here. One of those bales probably isn't being registered. Yeah, 16. So I'll keep it going, a few more of them and we'll be ready. That is full. Okay, it's 30,000 litres as well. We'll keep these here because I think as it starts to consume some of the material that we have here, it might take more from these bales, so it'd be good if they do. Get it in, keep it in. So now finally we have 30,000 litres of silage. And we have the silage bales just over here. All very neatly stacked. And I want to keep it our way, ideally. So here's 12,000. You get the idea. It's all very simple. So really, I suppose the capacity of this is 90,000 litres. That must be the overall capacity, which is a massive upgrade from even the biggest one which goes on the back of the tractor. I think the biggest of that is like 32,000 or something. And because we've now put some silage in, the machine has started. $24,000. It probably takes a little while to actually mix it up, especially in real time. So yeah, 2 of these should complete it. Less than 2 of these. Okay, so we actually have extra of all of these. We have extra bales, but that's no bad thing, it doesn't matter. Output so far is 0, but as you can see, we have got everything at 100%, so if we just speed up time, we should start to see some output. There we go. Registering up there. It's working very quickly. So I'll keep it at times 60 for the time being. I've just put these bales in the shed. Keep them strapped on, and then we will bring across our Bailey trailer. We'll fill it up and we'll tip it into their feed trough. And really, it's probably not even going to be that much. I don't know exactly how much they're going to take, but I can't imagine it's going to be a huge amount because, well, we don't have that many cows. Here we go, reversing the dolly. My favourite job. Come on, Daggerwin, you can do it. That's the wall. Okay, second attempt. Second time lucky. Yes, 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 that's working. Keep it going. Good. It's in. Good. So I think probably the Massey Ferguson will be my chosen tractor for using the trailer with. There shouldn't be anything in the trailer because we were recently selling rye, and obviously each time it was completely emptied. So yeah, we should be nice and empty. Yep, we are good. So although it is dark and I don't want to do a video in the dark, what I'm going to do is just fill the trailer up the first time. Make sure they have some food. They might have some food anyway. If they do, we can wait until morning. Water is low. Water's always... They do seem to get through their water a bit too quickly. Because that's a big trough. That's my only complaint about... Is it seasons? I don't know. But no, overall, seasons and everything is absolutely unbelievable. But I think that they do need their water trough filling up a bit too often. I've only just done it and it was like, I don't know how many thousand litres. Quite a bit. Anyway, we'll leave that filling up. I better go over to the other place as well because that's also very low. And equally, that has just been filled up in the previous episode. There we go. Because we can't have them dying. If the water trough empties, they will be dead. That, unfortunately, is the sad reality. But it makes sense. It does make perfect sense. So, yeah, the bay, the water is very lit up over there. Must be a full moon. How are we doing? Pretty good. 25,000 litres. But because they do have the water and they have the other food, I'm going to wait until it becomes light again. That is much better. Now that gives you a really good idea of how much of each type it requires. Not much straw, which we already know, that's like a padding agent sort of thing. All the hay and all the silage, well, almost all the silage. That could also come down to the amount of bales that I gave them. I think it probably does use hay and silage equally. I think it does do. Now if this doesn't work, what I can do is I can turn around and we can reverse up to it the other way, but it should do. There we go. So that's filling up very nicely. It's a full load. And it should go quite a long way. I don't think they're going to need more than this, because that is 21,700 litres, and that is a sort of large feed mixer load. We'll just open the gate. Now this is where I'm going to get something wrong. Where to put it, I always forget. There is a trough here. Not convinced it goes here, but then again I could be wrong. Oh, it does go here. Very nice. I must mind the roof. I've hit the roof before with this trailer. It does go quite high. But no, it actually stopped because it's already full. It didn't even take half the trailer. But what that will have done is now made these cows ridiculously productive. Let's just see here. Oh, they need. I was looking at the sheep before. I need to do the water over there as well. But they were all low. I think actually they were all consuming their water at the same rate, so it doesn't really matter which one I look at. If they're all being filled up at the same time, if one's low, chances are the others are low as well. So there we go. But the good thing is no animals died overnight, so everyone is fine. Everybody's happy. Everybody's in good hands. I have a lot of sheep. A lot of sheep. So many. But yes, what I was trying to look at there before I distracted myself was the Sandy Bay cows, Total Mixed Ration, absolutely full, which means that this category here, grass/alfalfa hay windrow, shouldn't need to be fulfilled again, because that is actually separate to the TMR. We don't need to have both. So with the exception of not having straw for bedding, they are perfect. Everything's good. The calves run out of milk, and yes, the cows over there need some Total Mixed Ration as well. So what I'll do is I will put the... Yes, I'll put the other tractor on Follow Me. We'll take them both over there, because my milk tank is over here. After you. They're going to clash. They're going to run into each other. Ugh. Standoff. It looks like this cow closer to us won. Ah, the joys of being in a cow pen, cow enclosure, cow shed, whatever. There we go. So the Ford, maybe it's time to shine. I wanted to use it in the previous episode, but I couldn't do because it wasn't powerful enough to run the baler. I think it blends in well, that feed mixer. It's not too obtrusive. And most importantly, it's very useful. In fact, it's kind of idiot-proof as well, because you don't even have to think about the amount that you're putting in. You don't have to create that balance. You just put in all three, and it calculates it for you. Obviously, I'm not saying that there aren't idiots out there. It's just, you know, saying it's idiot-proof because you really don't have to think. Anybody can do it. It's easy. Nice and easy. Right. So we've got enough milk, it's 50%, took 50% last time, it should pretty much empty it. And off we go. I've never actually had a fine whilst having a tractor on follow me. I wonder if the following tractor gets a fine if it's speeding. If you're speeding and then you get a fine, then that one speeds and that gets a fine. I would imagine you would get fined twice. It's not going to fine the computer. So yeah, that's probably something to watch out for. Not that the fines are too expensive. Now, I haven't actually given these cows TMR before, but I would imagine it goes into the same trough just here. I suppose reversing up so it's going to be the best idea. Oh. The cheek of it. Well, since it's in the correct place to unload the milk, there we go. It left 5 litres, which goes to show that it is almost exactly 2 full loads to a tank load, so you can fulfill their requirement twice. Unload that. Not accepted. It must go into their other trough if they have one. Okay, well there must be a trough somewhere. There is a possibility I was in the trigger for the milk. Yes. I was. So there we go. So what is the current situation? You can see I've only just done their water. It's already needing a bit, not too much, but a bit. That's all good, everything's good here. Everybody's very happy. Okay, well, I think I have now achieved everything that I wanted to achieve. I think that feed mixer by GTX is fantastic, it's really useful. It is available on ModHub if you're interested. I'll probably keep this here for the time being. But no, it's very good, and also you can do pig food as well. So you're not just restricted to doing the forage mix, you can do both. Very useful. I think probably in the next episode we'll sell some more of this rye. What was the pricing like? I think it might have been dropping off a bit, which was a bit of a shame. Oh no, should still be quite high. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. So it looks like we're going down to the dock, potentially over to Port View. Well, that is for another day, Friday to be precise. But hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. I know it's been a little bit different, but I just think that this is so much better than using the other feed mixers. It's bigger, it's easier, it works. We don't spend forever continuously doing mixes. We can fill that up again if we wanted to, and we've already got loads in storage. So it's a great system. Thanks for watching, and see you again very soon. Bye for now.